Hello, and welcome to Concert for Power, Starve for Power, 2030 or Bust Hunger Strike, Day 21. Yep, this wraps up the third week of the hunger strike, and all is going well. All right. Now, I want to make clear, all right, which is something that's lots of misconceptions out there and misunderstandings out there, misgivings out there about what the heck 2030 or Bust really is, what it is that we're here for, what it is that we're out to accomplish, and consequently, what this Concert for Power is here for. All right. So, first of all, and I know it's tough to hear, right? Because you hear about 2030 or bust and climate change and the climate crisis and global warming, and all of a sudden, oh yeah, you're this climate change group. Okay, you're the individual action group on global warming. No, we're not. We're not. And here's the kicker, you see, we're not here to end the climate crisis. We are not, our focus, our fundamental core focus is not the climate crisis. Yeah. Our core fundamental focus is empowerment. We are here, as we say in our mission, to empower humanity. That's number one. Now, you have to be able to demonstrate that empowerment. So we selected the climate crisis as the expression of the fulfillment of our mission to empower humanity. Where it's going to show up in the world is the ending of the climate crisis. But that's not the focus. And I know it's tough to, I have an appreciation for that. It might be difficult to deal with, but that's just that it's difficult to deal with because we are what we are. So we're not out there, for example, we're not out here, we're not going to save the planet. That's not the problem. The planet doesn't need saving, all right? There are plenty of life forms that will do quite well with some adaptation on their part, but they'll do quite well at 3 degrees, 4 degrees, even 5 degrees warming above where we were at pre-industrial level. That's Celsius, right? Plenty of life forms that'll do just fine. Now, it just happens to be that human beings aren't one of those life forms, so we'll be gone. But no, don't kid yourself, man. The planet will be fine. Little worse for the wear and tear for what we've done to ravage it over all these years. But once we're gone, it's going to be fine and get right back to humming along. And it's all, the other thing is that, we're really here to address the condition of humanity itself. Humanity itself is the issue. Now, for the most part, people don't want to address that. It's much easier. It's the fossil fuel industry. Let's go get them, beat them. Oh, it's the Republicans. That's where the problem is. Let's get them all defeated. It's that dark money out there. Go after them. It's much easier to address what's out here, what's out in the world, what's over there. That's much easier to address. Much tougher to address what's right here. Our own nonsense. Our own myth-based reality, our own illusions that we live in as facts. And that's what 2030 or Bust is here for. We're here to bust the myth-based reality of humanity. That's what we're here for. Because I tell you, if it wasn't for that, and that's what we've been working on for 7 years, not to fix the latest problem called global warming. We're great at fixing problems. We're not so great at doing anything to fundamentally alter what's at the heart of humanity itself, and that's what we're here for. And it's a huge task, huge, and probably, highly unpopular. Not even that easy to get, but that's it. So as far as 2030 or Bust, all of everything that's going into this concert, our sponsors and everything, there will be zero saving the planet. There will be zero who we've got to beat or defeat. None of that us and them crap. That this is an opportunity for the world to converge and say it's time to start dealing with the core issue of humanity itself. And We've also done the work, the science work, to build the models, and this many people taking action over this period of time. So no kidding, we've all done this. We've done the science too. Because you have to have a structure to fulfill the mission. But the structure to end the climate crisis is to fulfill the mission of humanity being empowered, not fixing the problem of global warming. And you have to be able to walk and chew gum. You have to be able to hold two things that might seem initially paradoxical. And that's what it takes. And that's our offering. That's our mission. And anything less isn't it. And it's not that this is better or anything, but it is distinct. We are distinct. And it's now that we're on the kind of verge of actually going global. It's now more important than ever that we hold true to what we are. Our mission is to empower humanity to end the climate crisis. And when humanity discovers that new power, new actions, new opportunities, new ways to think, plan, all of that start to show up. And inside that new world of empowerment, us collectively as individuals, will have available to us the actions that end the climate crisis. So we have the mission, the area of concern that we've selected, which is the climate crisis, and the fulfillment of that, which is a sustainable future for humanity. All right, well, that's it for those of you that have holiday weekends this weekend. Have a great holiday weekend. I will be enjoying not barbecuing, not eating, no tofu dogs for me or any of those veggie burgers. No. I could just kind of smell them as I go by, right? As I go by people's yards and that kind of thing. So just have a great weekend. And that's it from 2030 or bust.